we expect children to grow old, and so you don't expect as a parent to lose a child. They're supposed to live longer than you.
She had a congenital heart defect, and we brought her home from Serbia, gave her mom and a dad, and she needed a life-saving heart operation, and she never made it out of the hospital.
It's seeing her bed and her place at the table and having to live in the same place that she lived after she's gone, and just everything you see reminds you of her.
Keeping her legacy going and not really knowing what God planned for our family through all of this, but seeing that He intended it for us to adopt a lot more kids, and our lives just look completely different than what we ever thought.
Right, get it, run the other way, run that way, run!
Yeah.
Go,
Holding.
go! All right, down.
After we had 3 biological children, I felt as though our life was kind of incomplete, and I felt like we'd been blessed so much that I felt like the blessings God had given us, we need to bless others. And it was a natural transition to helping kids that didn't have a mom or dad.
It turned out that after Christy died, Kiefer was the only thing that really got us out of bed each morning.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Cowboy.
Why do you want to be a cowboy? Why do you want to be a cowboy?
Then you can go on ranches.
I was 10 when Mary Beth, our first adoption, came home.
I feel really blessed to be here helping with ministry and stuff. My mom died when I was 7. I can't really remember because it was like a blur. I was really young and I didn't really understand. And then my dad just went kind of crazy, and he just always got drunk, and I just didn't really have a good dad. But
I think Ella, the 8-year-old, is the one who feels left out the most. And I don't know exactly why that is yet.
Ella, do you remember when you first came here, when you woke up the very first morning? You were 5 years old. And you woke up the very first morning. Do you remember what you said when you woke up?
That I was a princess and I lived in the castle.
Her mom gave her up for adoption at age 5. And I think that she's at an age right now where she's starting to deal with the emotions of all of that. Selah, the 2-year-old who has all of the brain malformations, her behavior is just so much harder than everybody else. I feel like everybody else is so easy to manage, and it's not stressful for me with everybody else. But with Selah, it's really stressful because I don't like for my kids to be upset and having, crying and having tantruming, and I just want them to be happy. And so with her, it's up and down and up and down and up and down, and it causes me to feel stressed because I want to be able to give her a good life.
Naomi she was 18 when she came home, and she's from Haiti also. She is mentally retarded. She has a very low IQ, but she loves to help, and her and Connor now, they have the best relationship. She thrives with taking care of somebody else.
These kids are a lot stronger, and they know they've been rescued, even if they're little, even if they're retarded, even if whatever. They know they're safe. They know that they're fed. They know that they're loved, and that's all that really matters. And I think the kids with the special needs are probably the most blessed kids. And people say, well, that's crazy. They have Down syndrome. They don't really talk. They don't really do anything. Do they ever have a bad day? Do they ever get disappointed? Nope. They just want to be loved and hugged and fed. And they're happy, happy, happy.
So you say you're a tough lady?
I am a tough lady.
Just, you get through it, I don't really know. You figure it out, solve the problem.
I got through it, and I'm here.
The mission is to look after widows and orphans in their distress and keep oneself from being polluted by the world, which is James 1:27. And that's basically what our mission statement is as a family, as a ministry, is what we do on a daily basis.
I can't time the slide, you know.
You can't what?
Like get the slide on there. Can't do it. I bet you didn't do it. Ta!
Anyways, that's when it keeps going.
Coming this fall, the spicy Ahiji Tejanos will take a trip over the rivers, past the cattle, and into the mountains to take part in the one and only Cydia Expo 2013. All of the craft beer will be drank. All of the mountains will be looked at. And all of the friends will be made in the Mile High City. What new products will be announced? How much knowledge will be gained in classes about the latest electronics? Will Denver's 2007 surprise guest, Minnie Kiss, ever be topped? Who will throw the best party? Only time will tell. Don't not go.
Texas State Crushes is a Twitter account for Bobcats to post their love to others who may not think of them romantically. Similar to Texas State Confessions, this site is not affiliated with Texas State University, but is growing in popularity. The act of posting anonymously through ask.fm raises skepticism if crushes are real.
It's a little sketchy just because, people can, it's anonymous, so at the same time I can do it against, one of my fraternity brothers and make them feel completely stupid, but at the same time we might have, actual people being truthful about it.
The site encourages positive posts, but some Bobcats are worried about the negative impact this site may have on students' self-esteem.
I think the whole account itself brings negative attention because it kind of brings other people down who are not possibly mentioned on it.
The Twitter account has only been active for a couple of weeks and has gained about 3,000 followers. For Bobcat Update, I'm Tammy J.
Au Bon Pan, located on the first floor of LBJ, was recently named one of the top 5 healthiest restaurants in Health magazine. The menu items include made-to-order sandwiches, soups and salads, baked goods, and other entrees. Many students say they're pleased with the fresher and healthier options that Au Bon Pan offers.
It definitely attracts more of our age, I guess to say, because everybody is trying to be more healthy and exercise, and I know that's exactly why I go here.
Enriquez says even though she's excited about the healthier options, there is a downside.
The only thing I don't really like is that it's kind of more on the expensive side as far as, just like a sandwich is more than your average Chick-fil-A meal.
Au Bon Pan provides the health-conscious student with food choices that were not available on campus before it opened.
I don't think Texas State has enough healthy options for people who are seeking to eat healthier in campus.
For healthy food options to fuel your body throughout the day, make sure to stop by Au Bon Pan in LBJ and give it a taste. For Bobcat Update, I'm Patrice Cross.